A dividend stock you might want to take a look at is Camping World Holdings. The company deals mostly in recreational vehicles, both new and used, along with ancillary gear, and is the largest retailer of RVs and related outdoor and camping products in the U.S. market. While both top and bottom lines were down year over year in the first quarter, both came in ahead of expectations. The company attributed the results to record sales in used vehicles. Of course, the increase in used vehicle sales reflects the tightening economic conditions for consumers, but also showed the continued demand. Camping World has a current dividend rate of about 10% and also has had a decent run-up in the past month. So, although Camping World is gaining momentum, be patient and choose wisely because with a heavy dividend, stock appreciation may lag. And we're now looking at a 10-year monthly chart on Camping World Holdings, and the symbol in the upper left, as you can see, is CWH. And for disclosure purposes, I do not hold any shares of Camping World at this time. Simply looking at the price chart, you can see it's volatile, but it has a cycle. Down, up, and we're now on the way down. Let's look at the oscillators to see where we are in that cycle. First of all, volume. Volume has a cycle to its own as well, and it looks decent. No real red flags there. And of course, here into the MAC, that is also very cyclical. As you can see, we're on our way down here, and it looks like we're bottoming and basing. It looks like in the last, say, few weeks to months, we've had a tick up in the fast line. It wants to head on up. There's a very small separation between the fast line in black and the slow line in red, which means to me that very little volatility, and perhaps there is momentum continuing here that's going to break up through the upside of the slow line and up toward that zero line. So it's gaining strength, as slow as it may be, but it is gaining strength. Here into the histogram, you can definitely see the bottoming and basing. In the most recent downturn, the maximum negative was about a year ago, and we've been making progress ever since then, closing in on that zero line. So pretty soon it's going to pop. Moving up here into the price rate of change, definitely nice cycle through here, sawtoothing, finally moved up with the fast line above the slow line heading up towards zero. So I think it's setting a relatively solid foundation. Moving down into the RSI, a moderate 48.39, below 50, but bottoming and basing and definite improvement occurring. Down into the stochastics, pretty much the same thing there, as well as in the Williams. I want to see the Williams head on up above that mid or 50 line and continue up to that negative 20, which is the overbought territory. We see some improvement here, and this last move in the Williams to me is indicating it wants to run on up. Back up here to the price chart, one more warning with regard to the dividend. The dividend at 10% is pretty healthy, and sometimes that can be a drag on the appreciation of the stock itself. So just be careful and cautious and conduct your due diligence because the risk is all yours. ChewDog out.